Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy M.K.S here, back in another video. As it's the 17th of August today, as the 17th basically, or A17th, I thought I'd cover this video. I was pondering about making it, so I thought I'd get on with making it, as I had a bit of writer's block. But the number 17 for some reason reminds me of like imagine-ifs or imagination. So I thought I'd talk about some of my dyslexic imagination and creativity, and possibly, I'm not sure how much of it is influenced by my dyslexia, my dyspraxia, or my mental health problems. Like they say, there's a method to the madness, and mental people can be creative as well. And obviously, not every person with dyslexia has mental health problems, but they can kind of be connected, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert in knowing how much they are connected, but dyspraxia, not many people know what dyspraxia is. So since I mentioned dyspraxia, I was thinking of making a few videos like talking about saying that I'm dyspraxic and talking about being dyspraxic and what it means, what in the world is dyspraxia or whatever, what in the very world is dyspraxia and things like that. So to talk about what dyspraxia is and how it's different to dyslexia and stuff like that for those who might not know. And hopefully, obviously, people with dyspraxia will be interested in it, or their families, but even people who are not dyspraxic obviously will hopefully want to find out more. And I think it'd be quite ironic to find out if there are any financially successful people or people who are successful in the field with dyspraxia, considering so many people with dyspraxia probably do struggle to get and keep jobs. So it'd be good to see role models and mentors and things like that, and I think it'd be quite ironic to find out if there are any dyspraxic millionaires or billionaires or things like that. So those are some of the videos I was thinking of covering. But yeah, I forgot to say actually in the start of the video that as ever, I'd love to hear your feedback, including constructive criticism, but I hope you won't be too hard about my mad punctuation and habits and ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, I had so many plans, but I didn't manage to remember them or to I've got loads of ideas I want to work on that I haven't managed to work on, like even talking about my writing and my punctuation and trying to go through that sort of stuff, and things like that. So anyway, I hope I get some writing on paper done as well tonight. But it is already 8 o'clock, and I realised I was procrastinating a lot, so I thought I'd get around to make a video. I thought one of the things I'd love to cover is like, I mean, having so many ideas is sometimes really difficult to decide which idea to talk about or work on, or write up or whatever. But yeah, imagine if there was like, imagine if there would be like a neurodiversity billionaires network where like people who are neurodiverse, i.e. those with dyslexia, ADHD, possibly even dyspraxia, Asperger's, or conditions like that, who happen to be billionaires, manage to network together and share ideas and pool their money and resources together. I think that'd be quite a cool irony, and also they could be an inspiration for other neurodiverse people. And like the fact that people, I know I mentioned this before, so please forgive me for repeating myself, but the fact that there are neurodiverse people who are billionaires and things like that, and like people finding out about that, and also they could invest in, like, say, potential entrepreneurs with Asperger's or ADHD, or dyslexia and things like that. And also, as I often talk about Italian football and how I'd love to help Italian football to become world class again. I think it'd be interesting if neurodiverse people showed what we could do and what we've accomplished by like investing in or even donating to Italian football clubs. On that note, I recently heard that apparently Elon Musk, supposedly the richest person in the world on record, or certainly one of them, was talking about buying Man United. As I mentioned before, I don't really have any soft spot. I don't really have any feelings either way for Man United. I don't really hate them or dislike them. I never like to hate anyone or anything, but I don't really hate or dislike them, but I don't really have any soft spot for them because I'm a big fan of Italian football and Celtic. So I like to see those teams do well, really. Generally speaking, my favourite English team would probably be Chelsea because of the Italian connection, really, I suppose, or maybe Man City because someone told me I look like Pep Guardiola, probably because of my bald head. But anyway, although he is probably a little bit older than me at least, I suppose they were taking the mick out of me. But anyway, I suppose he is a successful manager, probably one of the most successful managers. So I suppose it's not too much of an insult, perhaps. But anyway, sorry, moving on. Yeah, I'd love to see, like, part of me is a bit shy to talk about some of my quirky imaginations and ideas, as I often say, because like I would love to see like companies like IBM, Microsoft, and Elon Musk himself individually investing in Inter Milan, and possibly like his boring company, as it's called, could invest in Bologna because I like my patterns and alliterations as an Italian fan, and also like Tesla to invest in Torino, as I mentioned recently, um, and so yeah, I suppose it's the same person, but his different companies could invest in different Italian teams. And I say I go on like alliterations, like I'd love to see Apple, Amazon, Alibaba, and other companies that begin with A investing in AC Milan, and maybe they could have like a friendly rivalry with each other, as Elon Musk has with Jeff Bezos. So yeah, I thought I'd make this video and say talking about some of my quirky habits and patterns and going into my crazy mind, because I thought maybe some people out there might find it interesting. Hopefully, especially those with neuroadverse conditions such as dyslexia. Hopefully, you'll find these videos talking about like things like dyslexic billionaires as quite interesting. I know they say money isn't everything, but like if you're struggling with a condition, like if you're struggling with dyslexia or Asperger's or dyspraxia, and you find out that there is or even are billionaires with the same condition as you, maybe it could inspire you. But yeah, on that note, I'd love to possibly wrap this video up with a question like, if you are dyslexic or have Asperger's or dyspraxia or ADHD, and you find out about billionaires with your condition, does it inspire you? Or even millionaires, perhaps, but especially billionaires. I'd love to know if it inspires you. Like celebrities, do they inspire you if they share the same condition as you or something in common with you? But yeah, I've got so many ideas in my mind. I thought I'd cover a few of them, and I know I jump from point to point, but yeah, I thought I'd talk about something different, like with my imaginations. And I don't know how I would manage to get Elon Musk to invest in Inter Milan and like all those companies I talked about investing in AC Milan as well, and different Italian teams. But I hope to find some sort of way, probably by my birthday. Anyway, I am out. Peace and love.